your highway, on your highway, your.
In fact, this episode there, we're supposed to even render it in Igbo, just out of respect.
For Oba, Anambra State.
God,
Mm-mm-mm.
what I have noticed is that a lot of people make noise, but when some certain cultures
Make
make noise,
noise.
oh
Oh
my
my
God,
gosh.
gosh, you have to respect Igbo people, like, because a lot of them, regardless of what you want to say, you will see story of how they hustled. They were
The
under
Ozus.
somebody. They were under a master,
The
and then they
apprenticeship,
climbed up.
yeah,
And
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
get a lot of people that are even hailing this Obi Kubana now. You will see them say, "Ah, he paid for my work. He helped me connect me." Everybody came under and started building up. And I think a lot of them are humble enough to work under their master. It seems
Yeah,
they
because
settle
that's
them.
but I think that's the culture. You get
Culture,
it?
yeah, yeah, true.
And then after a particular point of time, you have to settle
You have to settle
them.
them, and then they blow. They blow.
But we hope they blew because,
Well, true. There are some that are
or at
entitled.
least you will blow beyond where you started from. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Your
You'll be
poor
able to
background, you will
have,
go to the next level.
yes, or you'll be able to be comfortable enough to have a family, have a business that will
Exactly.
thrive
And
to
build
an
one house in the
extent.
village just
Bam.
for
Uh-huh.
comfort.
Exactly.
Anyway, do we have FA in the building? I think she's having some. Her internet is not based in Oba right now. It's based in Lagos. Based in Lagos. This is giving us some
Higgy hugs.
higgy hugs.
If you're in
I
the
have my
building.
good, good, good.
Okay,
Good.
wonderful. Let's just move in.
Hmm.
Welcome to another episode. This is Olori Noneba Oba Anambra
Oh God.
State.
Oh.
You know, live and
Eka.
direct.
Yeah, Eka from Oba reporting with my Hennessy in my hand.
That's
Ah,
right. That's right.
Popping
FA, are you still in Lagos or are you on route
en route.
one,
to
I'm going to adopt my Igbo this thing. So I'm actually live and direct.
already? Love that. I
Yes,
love that so
please.
much.
Today, address me as a bube. A
Eh,
bube
Bube
from
Dike.
Oba.
Oh,
That's it.
Wow.
Ebube.
Bube Wannam. That's right. Today we're gonna be squarely, fully in
Igbo.
Oba, Anambra State. So please please, okay, just give us a little rendition of what is going on in Oba.
Oh, ladies and
No,
gentlemen, our
please,
phones,
please,
our
please,
Instagram.
hold on, please. Please, just, please, you guys, we forgot to pay respect to our man that passed before we start celebrating Mr.
Oh
South
my.
Sultan.
Oh yes. Oh, do you know days have gone and then this is how the world moves
Yeah, it's
on.
almost a week now.
Can you imagine? That's so
Yeah,
true.
so before we celebrate, we lost one of our favorite, well, I mean, a really good musician, Sound Sultan, so that was quite sad.
May God be with his family because the thing just happened. It
Yeah.
was so shocking. We knew he wasn't
Okay.
feeling too well for a while, but then just to hear the news, ah, God, such a
Yeah.
good man all round, such a good man all round.
Yeah, all round.
Not that we even knew him, but from what, as in, ah,
Yeah. You didn't have like
Controversies.
any, you
Yeah,
never,
no drama. We just could say that Nigerian married men, if you
yeah,
want
no
to have
drama.
no drama, it's actually very possible. We just
apart
have
from
a
even,
community that just enables nonsense. That's
Exactly.
just
uh,
what it is.
apart from even saying Nigerian married men in the entertainment industry. For
Yeah.
somebody not to have drama,
Hmm.
you're a married man and you're in the entertainment industry, it's a plus.
And he was
It's a
big,
plus.
like he was one of our top stars back in the day. So it
Exactly.
wasn't like he was a small that did not have change.
No, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I think someone was even
Yeah.
I saw some post today from one of his friends that had just gotten the courage to post today, right? Saying that like he had money but he wasn't one
Yeah.
to flaunt it. Because
Yeah.
imagine he's taking
Like,
treatment he was
yeah.
taking treatment in the US and there was no fundraising. As far as I remember, there was no
Mm-hmm.
fundraising for his
Yes.
treatment. So that's someone that
Yeah.
can financially cater
Afford
to.
to go. At this point
Exactly.
where
Mm-hmm.
he's not like he's releasing music every minute and performing like he used to do before, and he still
Mm-hmm.
has money for treatment now. Omo,
Yeah.
may his soul rest in
That sounds
peace.
so
It was a
hard.
very sad one.
I don't think I've cried for Nigerian celebrity. That was like my first tear that was that was shed. So sad. Over to Oba
Efe
Ebano.
Ebube. Uh-huh. Permits me to just say that somebody's mother died recently, or a while back.
No, no, no. I think it was December last year. I
Yeah,
think, yeah.
yeah. So somebody's mother died a while back. This person goes by the name of Obi Kubana. Now, Mr. Obi is the owner of, let's say, Cubana group of companies, because it's a lot of things. But basically they deal in the hospitality industry. So we're talking of bars,
Yeah.
restaurants, hotels, blah 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 blah, all around Nigeria. Now, this is not a small man. This is I don't even know what to call him. I cannot be insult him and say he's a millionaire. He's probably a billionaire at this point. So he just buried the mother this week. I don't even know what that to call it this week, because it looks like a whole week of events or weekend. I don't even know what
As
to call
in
that. But in Oba, Anambra State, I think that is where they're from. And ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen, if in is you cannot be a Nigerian and you would not have heard that Obi Kubana is burying his mother, because it's a whole carnival.
It's
It's
everywhere.
a whole carnival. It's a carnival. That's who is who in the East is there. And big boys, in fact, what I'm seeing is that big boys are
People from
fighting
everywhere, even as
everywhere.
in
Everywhere. I said who is who in the East, first of all, but what we're talking about, every
yeah.
single person that is important to a certain degree is there. So tey some people that just live in Oba are going there to pick money from the ground, and every day they are taking at least 10K. That's what
As
we're
in
talking about. That's from spray money. Oh. Hmm, it's serious. How many
wahala for
cows?
who dey
One
over.
person
Oh.
even gave, yeah, no one person even gave as a gift 46 cows. My God.
God.
It's a hot one. It's really a hot one. I
And
don't
can I
even
just say
know where to even
somebody
start.
there was somebody on I think Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and person was trying to like say, oh, you guys are pushing too much about Cubana's mother's burial. That when Adenuga did burial, and people were like, Oga, first of all, you cannot compare the dollar. I mean, we can't compare. Adenuga is, I mean, Uncle Adenuga is there, but we're like, dollar was not the same. So the money that was spent probably is three times. Like now, if you're going to buy car, it's not the same price that you bought it in. I don't know. I think Adenuga's mother's burial. I can't remember when it was, but it's like this guy is shutting down the whole of Nigeria itself, not just Anambra State. And you are coming
No, the
to tell us,
reason why noise will be made for Cubana's own and not Adenuga's own is because Adenuga is an uncle, he's a daddy.
well, I
Cubana
guess,
is not so old, in the sense that Adenuga's friends will not be carrying. Is it Dangote that will be carrying his phone and be recording it and posting it on social media? It's not gonna happen. So the reason why we are seeing Cubana's own as much is because most of the people around him are not, like, they are not that old, like I
hmm,
would say Adenuga is. So they are posting it on their social media, so it gets viral. That's
yeah,
another thing. And even if, as I said, Adenuga is an uncle, he's a landlord or big godfather in this game,
yeah,
so it is expected. But I think Cubana,
hmm,
he's just now everybody's realizing that the money is long. Is this long? I know everybody knew that the money was long, but it's not everybody's realizing that the money is long. Apart from that, I think he himself, from what I know, from
hmm,
previously, he's not too much of a loud person, but he
loud person,
decided, yeah,
yeah.
but this is mother's own. He said that's his sweet mother. He's gonna do it big.
But so
I
everybody's
wanted
there.
to, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
Yeah,
can.
I wanted to navigate to a different aspect of this sector, because I feel like hypocrisy in Nigeria kills. Like that's one of our
Yes.
biggest problem. Now, let me separate two issues, because there are quite a few things too that have come out from this Oba shutdown this weekend. The first part is the lavish display of wealth. like people
Mm.
stoning people money, like the money rains back and forth. If you're not coming with bond to stay home, because there's no point being there except you want to come and pick, pick money, right? So for me, they now came the people that are saying that, oh, he would not have gotten, because honestly, I don't think that all the money is Obi Kubana's money alone.
Yeah.
It's the friends that are supporting, if that makes sense, right? Because I think there's a culture where when it was my own turn, you contributed something, right?
Mm.
So when it's your own turn, I will contribute. So it's that contribution network that brings a big thing, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So people are saying that, oh, if he wasn't nice to people, do you get what I'm saying? People will not contribute for his own time. And then there's the other I guess group that is angry at at the display of wealth, right?
Yeah.
And for me, I think that let's separate two issues, right? If if the claim is that his source of income and that of his friends, right, is illegal, that's one argument,
Mm.
right? Then to me, we can debate that. Should we be celebrating money that we're not really sure where it may have come from? That's one argument. But I've not seen that in the argument. I've seen the argument being people are just angry that someone has
Yeah.
chosen to spend this kind of money. And to me, it just really, it is their money. Someone saying that, oh, well, if your uncle is rich and you ask him for 20K for school fees and he doesn't give you, but he spent, and my bro, that is your
Is it
uncle's
your
money.
money?
Your father should have made sure that you had money to go to school.
Uh-huh.
As in, your father gave birth to you. So for me, I don't understand this idea where people are now angry at the
How people spend
display.
them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there's one particular, and this is why it pissed me off. There's one particular person on social media, and I will not call the person's name. And to me, because the person is typically very, their brand is that they are an open-minded kind of man, right? So all
Mm.
these things that we think that Nigerian men need to unlearn, he's the one that's championing that, oh, Nigerian men need to unlearn, that. But when it comes to
Yeah.
this issue, I think he has done like several posts condemning the spending of money, not on the basis of the whether it's legal or illegal income source, on the basis of it being lavish. And I'm like, it's not your business. Like if they work for the money and they want to, burn it, right? Just put it inside fire and burn it. Why is that your
Mm.
personal, like, why have you gone on a tirade, if that makes sense, on the issue?
Yeah.
So the,
But Bella is not good though.
do you put are you put on the school of thought of like, is your money you can spend it, or are you on the school of thought of like, things are hard in the country, maybe the person has
Mm.
died, why are we doing all this for a dead person? Like where do you girls like fall on that divide?
For my Obi Kubana, this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. This man, I've not seen him doing this kind of thing before.
Yes. That's the
One,
first thing. Isn't it?
everybody, most people, let me tell you something. Most people even used to think that Cubana was owned by Cubana Chief Priest because
That's true.
Cubana Chief Priest makes more noise than the actual owner, who is Obi Cubana. This man has been humbly doing his own business, working hard, reached this level. Everybody that has gone there now has said he's a nice man. Now he decides for his dear mother. We don't know the relationship he had with his mother. We don't
Mm-hmm.
know whether his mother he does that is he promised that he would do this thing for his mother, because who knows what how they suffered or how the mother suffered for them, or even if she did not suffer, how she cared for them. This
Mm.
is somebody's mother. Number two. Number three is there is a reason why this woman died in December.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't bury her in December. He didn't bury her in January, February, March, April, May. June, he did not bury her. Who knows? This man maybe gathered money and gathered momentum, and then his friends also
Exactly.
contributed, and then they made it something big. Now, see, this is
It's not
somebody's
maybe his
mother.
friends contributed.
His friends
There's not maybe.
contributed, yes, because
Like,
I even saw how one friend who deals with generator made sure that that place had light, brought
bam.
generators. Bam, that is this thing. Another person, most all the cows they got, it was gifts. That's
Yeah.
another person. Another person who does, we are talking about, like, we should remember that in Nigeria, the culture that is the most business and entrepreneurship minded is the Igbo culture. If this
Mhm.
guy is a big guy that knows most of and has touched in their lives in a certain
Mhm.
way, it will be easy for me to say, okay, I am doing food for 50 people for Obi Kubana's
Mhm.
mother's burial or whatever. Now,
Yeah.
in the issue of whether he should spend his money like this or whether he
Sorry,
should not
let
spend
me
his
let me
money.
even come in there. I think for me, it's even beyond just the niceness factor, right? I think there
Mhm.
is a business sense to it, in the sense of, if I want to throw a million naira party and I don't
Mm-hmm,
have the ability to do it alone, if I contribute 100K to 10 friends that have done wedding, I'm
mm-hmm.
expecting that when I'm doing my own wedding,
They'll
I
come
will get
for.
100K back. So my out of pocket is not going to be. So that basically how we now, you can argue that should we be spending that kind of money on party. That's not here
A diff-
or there, right? But there is a culture of, yeah, almost like you're doing collection, right?
mm-hmm.
You contribute. The one your turn, you will not pick the bulk
The bill.
money. That's it.
Now, to your even question of do you think that people should, how dare you? How dare you open your
Exactly.
mouth and add your mouth inside somebody's money? Shebi, we have been told, leave people with themselves, how they want to spend. In this world, there are different people. There are some people that want small wedding. There are some people
Mhm.
that want big wedding. There are some
Yeah.
people that want, where we always have an issue is that you went to go and borrow money to do wedding or burial.
Bam, bam. That's a
Then
one
now
problem.
people are calling you out, or you came to come and do fake lifestyle for us, or
Bam.
you're doing Yahoo and EFCC has come
Illegal
to catch
works.
you. Do you understand? But we are talking about people that we are not saying that EFCC have been looking for them. This man is not a politician. He has
Yeah.
been doing his business since. I can say, for example, as an Abuja resident, Cubana in Abuja has been in existence since I don't know when. Since we started go well, it has been in existence and it kept on growing and growing and growing, small, 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 small. At least that's one of the only clubs in Abuja that, and the only fish joint in Abuja that
Yes.
did not change its name. A lot of clubs in Abuja will change their name every 2 years. Cubana has been there, upgrading and upgrading.
But
So
see, Eka, let me just to play devil's advocate. It's
yeah,
hard for me to defend, because that's why I'm trying to stay away from, is the money legal or not
no,
legal.
Mm.
I know
It's
what I'm
hard
trying
to
to.
defend these
Yeah,
Nigerian people.
no,
It's
no,
very,
it's hard.
it's
No, it's
hard.
hard. It's hard to defend so that you won't put yourself in trouble.
Yeah,
But
because
then we're talking.
this same club is, because I always, no offense, but I always question. Let me say question, but I'm always
I'm
curious.
with
Like,
you.
that
Yeah, I'm
way.
always curious.
Since
Yeah.
since
Now,
since I knew sense, people have said that club business is not lucrative, not because there's no money coming in,
mhm,
Yeah.
right? But many people will pop and do
Oh,
the
you.
remain on
Yeah.
credits.
mm,
Then tomorrow, it will not be you that saying, boss, I beg, oh, last night you
yeah,
popped 12,
Yeah.
12
And there
caskets.
was a
Can you
former
please?
there was a former big boy now that closed his club because of that. He even
Exactly,
called
because
out
of that.
people. So,
So
yeah.
now,
money will come in, but can you collect it? That's the key problem.
Mm.
now, that's why when I was introducing the story, I said Cubana group. Did I say Cubana club? It's not only club the man
No,
has. No,
but
I'm not trying to
the
wait.
group.
I'm
Do
not
we know
trying to.
the group?
No, the group is no. That I've told you now. Should I listed it out? I know before club opens in Cubana Abuja, you go and buy fish, 5K, 6K. You go and downstairs. There's like a bar side there.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Mm.
Cubana Hotel in Metama that people are
Okay.
staying in. What I'm trying to say is that there are many different things, and that is only in Abuja where the name Cubana
Yeah.
is on the building. I don't know about Cubana Lagos. I don't know about the one in Owerri or in the east in
The
general.
one in Lagos too, they have like stuff like there are
A
restaurants
fish
inside.
zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Now, what I'm saying is, as you said, Olori, I'm not going to say I can vouch for the full source of wealth or whatever that is. I can't say because these
That's
days,
true.
even the people that are actually businessmen that we are seeing
Exactly.
how
You
this,
can't
we don't
even.
know which where your hand is.
That's
But
true.
what all going back to the question that was asked, all I'm trying to say is if all the stories that have come being angry with the way he's spending money have not been
Mhm.
about he's a Yahoo boy or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Waiting can concern you.
Bad
It's not
belly.
your
Maybe he
business.
has worked for the money. He has. That's why I brought the case of his mom died since December. Who
Yeah.
knows how hard they've been saving for this thing?
And
You
mind
don't
you,
know.
he did his father-in-law's
In-laws burial.
burial
Whoa.
in that time. So I'm sure this year that guy's balance sheet is going to be shaken,
No.
right? But
And
I
that
and sorry, and let me just clarify something, because I think there are two things, right? I don't believe in the idea that you cannot give your opinion on something, right? So if you say
Yeah.
that this is not your style,
mm-hmm.
right, or you think it's wasteful, I
Yeah.
think that you can voice that and move on. What
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling out to this particular social media influencer person,
Yeah.
several posts back to back, because I think in his comment section, people have been pushing back on him that it is his money, right? So he can spend it you're going almost on a witch hunt now, right? And that's where I have the issue.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
you can say that, I don't agree with this spending of money, that it's too lavish, that it's too worldly. Fine, right? But to go on a witch hunt under the guys that, and you didn't call name, like you're only picking a point, is, to me, you're
Mm.
being hypocritical.
Good
And
point.
to me,
Yes.
it's almost like the Yomi Fabiyi issue. You've
Mm.
goofed, or maybe your opinion is not popular. Make your points and move on. No, you're not
That is
doubling
it.
down.
And
Now,
can I just say, me, for me, if you want to, because me, I like when someone is a bit reserved, but I think this is a family thing. It's not like he's just popping bottles for no reason, or he's just, people are just going to Oba just to have. I mean, we are celebrating the life of someone that has died, and somebody decides that, okay, I want to throw a party and invite like the whole or everybody that just come, shall invite you. So I don't see how we should criticize someone. I mean, again, like we said, he didn't borrow money, he's spending it on his dead mother. It's not like he's I don't even know what to even describe. I don't even know. But for me, I think yes, is it flamboyant? Yes, but it's flamboyant for a right reason. I don't know. I feel like celebration of life, anyhow you want to celebrate it. Some people might build structures, some people might throw parties, some people might do whatever it is. So I just think it's not, it's not a big deal.
One is that, as long as one, he didn't steal the money, he didn't borrow it from you,
Yeah.
right? You can voice your displeasure and move on. To me, the whole witch hunting, or like, to me, is ridiculous. Like,
and another thing we must always also remember, as we said in the beginning, a lot of this throwing of money and everything is his friends, though. They are even
yeah,
spraying him. So
yeah.
he is not even the one we are seeing throwing the
They're
money around.
celebrating, yeah.
It is the friends that are in the place, or the people that were invited, that are doing this thing.
I wanted to.
So why are we even singling him out? Is it his fault that he has friends that are big boys, that they are fighting with money spraying? He's not.
Actually,
No, but
you
can I also say,
remind me. Sorry, go on, go on.
yeah, I wanted to say, I mean, because we're saying that it's his friend, but we know some of our people that have launched cars recently, right? We can say it's their friends. It's their friends that are like saying, "Ah, your car, baby girl," all of that. But my thing is, what I'm saying is, okay, in Cubana's case, right? He's because people are say, using the economy like, oh, Nigeria is tough, the world is tough. Why are you showing money? But
Ah,
he's celebrating someone's life. But in the other case of our baby girls, like it's like, okay, and see you bought car. Must we know? Because really, who is your car helping? And who you help, sir, first of all? So it's like at least Cubana has helped and he's being helped in this case. And he showed like, well, it's not even himself, it's his friends, the people that contributed, or people that are there to just celebrate. So I think for me, my thing is it depends on why are we
No,
hearing
sorry.
no, I don't
I
even. I don't
I
even
think that's
believe
that's
in
my own
different.
friends.
job.
Sef.
I think that's different,
Okay.
because with the women, as I said, in this Cubana backlash, I've not
Mm-hmm.
seen one person. Well, maybe there have been people, but like the major backlash is about the fact that they think that maybe the economy is tough and you're spending money this way.
Yeah.
I've not seen many people question whether it's legal money or not. The issue with the women is that typically the question is that, was this obtained through the
Oh,
work
okay.
of your hands or the work of your pum pum? That's typically
Mm,
where the
mm.
issue is with the women, which is why I don't think it's apples
Okay, I
to
thought
apples.
but I feel like also for women, they're always like, oh, why are you showing off too? I mean,
Now the
Nigeria in general, people
question,
always say, why are you showing off?
yeah, but the question I would also ask is, so if the economy is bad,
Hmm.
yeah, and I have money to travel, I should not travel.
No, people are
Is
saying don't
the
show off.
For example,
Mhm.
Mm.
all those people that are saying don't shop, this is Nigeria talking about, they will do worse.
That's
That's the
basically what
point.
I'm saying. Maybe because in your own area it's not money rain, right? Maybe you bought
Yeah,
one new phone or something, right? Now,
exactly.
as in, I feel like people show off in their own ways. So the fact that
And they're
your
always
own is not
late.
on that level doesn't mean that you're not showing off. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
So
it
And
doesn't
if
have to be millions. Showing off can
and
just
exactly,
be
if and if
anything.
the
within
people that
your
are
level.
posting, if the people that are posting these things were the regular show offs, why are we surprised? It's just like say this Cubana chief priest, for example, he
In fact, by going far on this issue, there was one video that came out one time. One, I guess, Ibadan girl that came to Lagos to come to is it Tasty Fried Chicken or KFC, right?
Okay,
Then on
yeah.
her caption, she now put 20K meal. Now us that live in Lagos know that whole place, that whole tray, 5K did not finish there. Plus Tife so full, right? So, but for her goons, right? She had come to Lagos and spent 20K.
20K.
That show off. That
Oh
show
God.
off. So for me, I feel like that is a very hypocritical argument because many Nigerians tend, in my opinion, to be
To
more
show off.
showy than less showy. But I wanted to go on an angle of this issue of friends because when people talk about, because I'm more introverted, so I always question this idea of network, especially
Mm.
when you are optimizing for the quantity and not the
Yeah,
quality, right?
yeah.
Many people that have come to spray now, Obi may appreciate you, but I can't say that you're in the network, if that makes sense, right? So, so are you really a friend? I get. Let me that's where I'm going.
This
With,
friends.
are you really a
Yeah.
friend, or are you just looking for what you can grab from this opportunity? Because one guy actually went there. I saw a post. The guy was ranting because his own personal, please get this word, his own personal cameraman, he didn't
Hmm.
like the shots that came out
Okay, I
of the
saw
guy.
that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
means people are going with their own personal cameraman to so
oh
that
God.
before the official photos come out, you can post that you were there at Oba with live
Oh my
evidence.
gosh.
Yeah.
So you bring your own photographer. So for me,
Yeah.
I'm like, so are you really there to celebrate with Obi? To or is it just really, let me just attach, let me see what I can get? Because I
Yeah.
don't think that tomorrow if you go and say, Obi, I have a business deal, I was at your mom's kinio, he will say, nah, let's sign the deal. No. So for me, I think there's also an element where, to me, and that's the part that I found a bit odd, is that everyone is claiming we're friends of Obi now,
Yeah.
but a lot of you are there for what you can get.
Yes.
I think once you reach a certain level or status in life,
We
the
expect that.
friendship, maybe you have one or two friends, the rest
Uh-huh.
are far acquaintances and business partners. Why I
Yeah.
say that is because there's a reason why when Bill Gates, is it? Yeah, Bill Gates came to Aliko Dangote's daughter's wedding. Will we
That's true.
say, they are G's, they are friends? See, I think once you become a big man, especially, well, I would
That's
say
true.
everywhere.
That's true. Wow, wow,
Yes.
wow.
Yeah. When you become a big man,
I even have personal
everywhere,
experience.
everywhere in the world, once you become a big man, except maybe your G's from way back.
Mhm.
Even that one is questionable.
Yeah, that
Except
one is
maybe your G's
questionable.
from way back, you don't really have friends. You have business partners. So let's just believe a lot, maybe 80 to 90% are
Bam.
business partners that are coming to network. Most big weddings, there are some people that go for these big weddings or try to get invited because they
Mm-hmm.
want to connect, because they know governor is coming,
Yeah,
president is
network.
coming.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, all this one is not about, it's not the, I don't
Yeah.
think Bill Gates and Aliko are saying on WhatsApp. I'm not sure. It's like, hey bro, how you doing?
It's
For what?
possible.
It's the same WhatsApp group.
What's up? Oh?
You're going
Yeah.
to
I
say
think
a
people
business
are always going to
opportunity.
attach themselves with wealth, basically. I mean for me, personal experience is my dad. I mean, when my dad was popping, when he was shutting down shutting down
They were
places,
there, Abby.
they were
Hmm.
there. Oh, little girl, oh, you're so cute. This country. No,
When
you
things
know.
will get when things will now get hard, my
As in,
sister.
when things now get hard, you will
It's
not
not only
hear.
you. When things get hard, even your
As
father will
in,
say, "Oh, my friend that we were, well, my
I'm
friend, though,
telling
please
you,
assist me. Not even with money, you assist me to just talk, like help
talk to
me. Just
someone.
yeah, you
Exactly.
will not. Their phone will be
It's
doing
just,
green,
I
green,
think
green, no picking up. Hmm.
yeah, most people
Hmm.
in Oba are just there for the networking and to see what they can get,
Bam.
unfortunately. So,
That's why a
but
lot of wealthy people will say that they don't really have friends. They don't really have true people. They just have
Yeah.
people that are there for what they have.
Because
Yeah.
it has to be like, honestly, I can count 3 people in the last 1 year, right? No, it's not and I'm not on obese level on any,
Yeah.
any level. But the way that a relationship can become so transactional,
It's
right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Like, to me,
It's
it's
crazy.
it's heartbreaking for me.
It
I
is
said
though. Ah,
friendship
Like
breakups are harder than like relationship
that,
breakups. People don't
at
get it.
least,
like, to
at
me,
Like
least
I'm like, you would not like me this much if you could not get something
that
from
is
me.
it.
And then
yeah.
and what that pisses me off is that they now also come in this whole, like, they make it seem like it's an emotional, and maybe in their
Yeah.
heart it's an emotional relationship, but I'm like,
Like
this is very transactional. Like, this is really. And about one time somebody called me to, like, after, hailing me, whatever, they called me to give them money, right?
oh,
Or no, they called me with a story. So I was far
there's
gone in
always
the
a story.
story. No, about, like, maybe like a different gist before they now hit me with the money,
That's how they
ask.
come.
I'm like,
The other day,
you know what? You not asked me before. Let me just shake body for you. I don't think the person now talking that, oh, I've received it, or that I will call you. My sisters in the Lord, till today,
it's not calls.
they've not
Yeah.
called me. And to me, I
But
wasn't even asking for. To me, if she didn't say I will call you, I will not mind.
yeah, you won't mind.
But it's the
Just
fact
take it
that
down.
you spent almost an hour on the call with me on this request,
And you couldn't call for 1 second to
and
say,
then
"Oh, I've
when you
gotten
got the
this."
money and you said you will call me, you were ghost.
At the moment, I'm going through a few heartbreaks in my heart. This one is not even money. It's not even that the person is asking for money, but then when the person or the people call, they always require something from you. So this
Mhm.
checkup is, I'm not saying
It's
I'm
not
not the best
genuine.
person. I'm not the best person to check up on somebody, right?
Mhm.
But it's this kind of thing of you only holler at somebody when you require
Need
something. And
yeah,
that is how I have just realized that most people in this world are like that. A lot of
exactly.
people are self-centered, and I will not say selfish, just self-centered, that there's a consumption, you're consumed with your own world,
Yeah.
forgetting that other people have their own. And then maybe that is why a lot of people got angry and said, oh, now you're saying maybe South Sultan is dead. When he was alive,
Yeah,
did
something
you
like that.
carry the phone and give him a call? You know, that kind of thing. So a lot
Mhm.
of people just are with you because of what they can get from you.
Association, yeah.
And it's so sad. And
Basically,
even, does the life happen when after you've gotten what you requested for, you cannot
wow.
even properly say thank you? Eh?
To me, it's even,
Fake it at least.
you said you will call me. I didn't ask you to call me. You said you will call me till today.
You were the one that disturbed.
And it was in December, so we're almost in end of July. So we're
Olori,
nearing
forget
end
it.
of.
If you're
I
still
know. So
waiting
for
for it,
me,
forget
As
it.
I'm
in,
like, so for me, it's just the principle of the, like, I will not call you to hear you for money. Like,
even courtesy demands that you just say,
exactly.
"I've gotten it, to thank you." Even if you want to use somebody or you want to transact whatever you want to be friends with someone for, just like I always say, just courtesy. Like, okay, I give you the money, no problem. Like, because me,
Or
I
at the
always
very
know.
least, be conscious of how much. To me, I don't get when adults,
Yes,
like, be conscious of how much you are extracting from a union. Did you get what I'm saying? If you're always
Yes.
taking and not putting back, then maybe you need to
that's
repair that
another
union. Like,
exactly.
people don't care about that.
Mm.
It has to be
Like,
fifty
what
fifty. Like
value
if
are
we're
you
going to,
adding? What value are you
Mhm.
adding to me? Not much, but you're always extracting. So I can't look at you this. So I said, for respect, I may not call you out, but like, in my mind, I'm like, if there's no
Me, I
money
call them out.
between me,
Oh,
what,
I call
as in,
them out.
you don't have any need for me.
Me, I call them. Well, if I've been friends with you for long, I'll tell you, sure. But if I'm not, I'll just judgely. I remember there was one time I was hanging out with some people, and I realized that they were using me for fuel. Because if it has money, has one day we went to one place like this, you guys, and I came back from that trip. I slept for like 1 day. I didn't do anything. And I'm just like, okay, but you people, this person has a car. This person has a car. Why is it not my car? And you people are not contributing to the to the
Fuel.
fuel inside the car. So when they called me for that trip, I was like, no, I'm going here. By the time I told them like 4 times, they got the points, and then that was it. Don't call me for trips. Are you drunk?
This
Like
life, one
human
has
beings
to
are too
be.
selfish.
Yeah, that's just it. And once we just start realizing that, we start having fun with our lives and the few friends that are genuine. That is it. It's like, all
I
this
also
kind of
think Yeah, I also think another way for me, the way I've decided to solve that problem is to have a friend for different things. You know, the friends that are there because this is my person.
That's
Then I
true.
have my friend that's on the streets, so it's like, give me information. I have the one
mm,
that
That's true.
if we're popping bottles, I know I'll call this person. So I think just have a friend for everything. So you know that even if it's transactional or it's not, you know that okay, this person is. I know that this is why I'm friends with this person and why this person is friends with me. And I know that you shall have your main true people. Then you now have the
Yeah,
extras.
which
Those
one?
ones
Because you
I
won't go above and beyond for the
exactly for
extras.
them.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
that's
even think I don't even think it's right to say friend. It's just that you have your your
yeah,
your true friend, and then you have your acquaintances.
acquaintances.
Everybody
Because
else
that's
is
really what they
acquaintance.
are.
But you know
Yeah.
Yeah.
the audacity. Some of these acquaintances, in a bit to emotionally manipulate you, will now want to make it seem like they are carrying you as a friend and you're not carrying them as a friend. I'm like,
That's
Mm,
sister,
so.
like for crying out loud, that you didn't call me. Well, I'm
mm.
like,
You
this
didn't post
call that
happy
you're
birthday
calling me
on
now.
Instagram.
They're
Exactly.
any
The
format.
call that they're calling now is format. And to me, I will much rather people just get if this is for if you're an acquaintance, I would much rather you get to the point. Like, hey,
Yeah,
so
so doing all this corner.
I haven't spoken to you in a while, but I need X. Like, I would rather you go straight than all this. We'll not spend 30 minutes on the how are you? Any
It
boyfriends?
gives
How is
it gives
this?
conscience. It
I'm
gives you
like,
conscience. It's been there
I'm like, spare
because
me.
they know that what they are doing is wrong. They know.
Exactly.
That's
Do not come from or how Nigerian men, especially in relationships, always
please.
borrow money. They borrow money knowing fully well at the time of borrow that I did not intend to return that money. So
Mm,
why are you telling me borrow? Borrow for what?
Oh, that one. But me, if I'm dealing with my spouse, I will use the one borrow and not intend to give back.
Like,
you're never
but
returning it.
no,
Yes, but
but maybe there's a level of let's say security of what you people are doing. It's
yeah,
the
yeah,
ones
Mm,
yeah.
that
So that
claim
one,
that
you people know yourselves. But
exactly
this
the ones
one
that
is
claim
like,
that
ah,
they're still heartbroken from the last girls breakup. Like, as in they
that's
don't want to
so.
define, they don't want to really fully commit, but they don't mind borrowing money.
My advice: don't ever borrow a boyfriend money. I think I broke up with someone because he asked me to borrow money, and I was like, I'm sorry, like it's not possible. We can be friends, though, but I can't. I can never because I will insult you every day. So
hey,
let's keep to
Ife,
respect. It's true because I'm just because the way the person came, it was like me. I was like, correct. This is nice. Like you're just there, independent man, independent woman, perfect. Next thing I'm here, and they don't come to borrow. It's loan. There's a business.
Yeah,
Are you the only person doing? Do you think I don't need money to borrow?
bam.
Like, what is that? I was like, look, it's fine. No, if you want to borrow, like, I don't mind, but we cannot be like official. Like, it's not possible. So borrow money as a friend. Don't borrow it as boyfriend.
Because to not collect the money back on that boyfriend level now is now wahala.
Even the
It's now
friend
are you
level, you're
insulting
talking.
them?
You're talking.
Exactly. So
Let me finish collecting from friends. It's not boyfriend. I beg you. Hey. Woo.
no, but a lot of people who borrow money in that kind of regard, they always is all payback is
It's
always a
wrong, and
problem.
it's not like I think that's
Phone will
nonsense.
stop ringing and they will stop picking and all those
you
nonsense.
start chasing them.
Ah,
Ah,
there's somebody that I borrowed money that I saw her popping in the club. I told
I
her, better give
told
my money back. Don't come and tell me that.
I told one
Then
person, I said, look, if you're owing me money and you're not paying me, God will punish you. That's just it. God will punish you because God knows that I gave you this money after you finish crying, your dirty crocodile tears. You now want to go and pop with my pay me my money every month. I told the person I will come and meet you in your city. I will take plane and I will meet you there. In this Paris economy. Rubbish. The person is even lucky I didn't put interest. Because if I put interest, you know you'll be paying more.
Mm, a lot of people borrow money for stupid things again. That one is the most
Nonsense.
annoying one. You will borrow for something
Exactly.
stupid that you did not even have any means of payment, payback.
Payments.
Like if
Ah,
you don't have a way to pay the money, like but that maybe you're like to me, I think like you should only be borrowing if it's maybe for an investment or maybe your salary is going to come next week and you need the money
Even that
this week.
salary coming next week, it's a lack of planning. I think most people that borrow, unfortunately, they don't know how to. Well,
no,
some people
anything
borrow and
can
they pay back.
happen. You never know
Yeah,
what
anything
can
can happen.
happen.
Sure, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. But then it's when the salary comes and then
You won't hear
you will not
anything.
give me
Ah,
the money back. Is it good? Eh?
voila.
It's the same way people don't pay their landlord rent, but they had the money
Yeah,
at one
and the
point.
O
It's
and
that
go.
kind of mentality of let me just not give you. I don't know
Justice
how you sleep
course.
at
You
night.
are eating and paying school fees, but your rent
Eh,
is due.
eh, and you expect the landlord to understand because he's a rich man. Haba.
Eh.
Landlord said that he didn't eat chicken. You go go and buy
Oh,
chicken.
he was
Landlord go
smelling
eat
fried
chicken.
chicken from your house.